My girlfriend and I found this beautiful campsite to stay at last night. It's right by a creek and there's beautiful trees all around. This is our first stop in Wyoming, and now we're driving 2 hours north to Grand Teton National Park. People always ask Tori and I about how we coexist in such a small space together. So in this video, I thought I would share some of the things that we've implemented into our lives to make it easier being around each other all the time. But before I get into it, let's drive to the Tetons. Oh. I wanted to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Ana Luisa. You guys know that I've been collaborating with Ana Luisa for like over a year now, and I wanted to show you guys the collection that I have built up over the past year. I have like most of my Ana Luisa jewelry out here. There's some that I couldn't find. I have two really pretty pendants. One of them is like a circular, irregular kind of shape, and I have tons of earrings because I'm a big earring fan. So I have like these big earrings, and I also have smaller ones, and these I was wearing every day for a while when I was in Italy. I actually like lost one of them from the Sun and Moon collection, so I kind of like mix match it with these dangly ones as well. And I also want to show you guys the 3 new pieces I got this month. The first one is this ring. It has like a little diamond detailing, and it's very dainty and elegant. I really like it. And then I got these earrings. These are so unique. I'm such a big fan. One part of this earring looks like a safety pin, and then the other part looks like just a stud. So you can put it in 2 different of your ear holes and it'll like dangle. I think it's really cute and fun and just unique. The last piece I got this month, I'm really excited about because it's the first silver piece I have in my Ana Luisa collection. And so I got these studs, but they have like hoops, and so you can put them in. I don't know, I think it's cool because it like looks like a stud, but it's a little more unique than just a basic stud. Anyways, I have a 10% off discount code for Ana Luisa, so if you're interested, check the link in my bio to go shop Ana Luisa. We made it to the Grand Teton, and we are doing a hike right now to a beautiful lake. Let's go. Okay. We got a bunch of questions from you guys about how we deal with being in such a small space and in a relationship. So I thought I would answer some of them here. The rest of these questions will be on my Patreon, but we also might get interrupted because I think that it's starting to rain. Do you have any rules you keep in mind when you fight? Like never going to sleep mad at each other?
I mean, ideally we would not go to bed mad at each other, but we have, and that's not really like a rule of ours. There is like a recent rule that we've kind of created in our life, and it's to take an hour of alone time each day, which is really important for preventing fights in our relationship because we're both so independent and need our alone time in order to feel like really good in ourselves and therefore good for each other.
How often do y'all fight? Over what type of thing? How do you make it better? I think it depends on the phase of life.
Yeah.
Like there's been periods where we like don't fight for months, I feel like. And then when Tori first started moving full-time on the road, I felt like we were fighting a lot.
Yeah.
But they weren't like big fights. They were little bicker.
They were very, very small, but I
subtle.
think it was like about cutting an onion and like random things like that. But I think it's because we are so independent, and adjusting to being together 24/7 was a little bit difficult.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that we like value each other more when we have a little time apart from each other.
Missing someone makes the heart grow fonder.
But recently, how often do you think we've been fighting recently? We've definitely been fighting less than when we first moved packed into the van full time.
I don't know, what would you say, once every 2 weeks or something
Yeah,
like that?
that's exactly what I was thinking. But they're not like
they're not big at all,
yeah.
but they are enough to like us have a conversation about it. And
yeah.
Like, this is how I feel. This is how I feel.
One of the things we've been fighting about recently is really stupid stuff like chores, like who's doing more. And so when we do fight, it's just like, I feel like you haven't been doing as much as this.
You haven't been appreciating me when I did clean this.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like we've also created another rule for that that's helpful, where I feel like we're just trying to be more conscious of like splitting chores half and half. Like if I cook, she'll clean, or if she cooks, I'll clean. That's like a general rule. Obviously, we don't always do that. Do you give each other the cold treatment after a fight?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think it's really hard to communicate properly when you're still in like kind of a heated state of mind. And so the cold treatment is not necessarily to be like, I'm gonna be silent because I wanna spite you. It's more like, I need to be silent or else I'll say things that I don't mean.
And we both do it.
Yeah, we both do it.
I feel like because we both do it, we're able to understand when the other person does it.
It doesn't really mean much more than just like, okay, they need to just
Yeah.
process.
But sometimes if she's giving me the cold treatment and I don't need that, I'm like, oh, talk to me now.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to work it out now.
Oh, I can't.
You can't. I'm holding your hand tightly so you don't come and drag me. Anyway. Ready?
Wait, I don't want to hold you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm gonna do it. That's why I'm flaking.
Okay, go.
Red berries.
They're so cute and
They're
magical.
so cool. I bet the bears eat those. I have this app called Google. It's just Google, I don't know, but there's this feature on it where you can search with a photo. So I took a picture of the berries and I just found out that this is a watermelon berry.
Do bears eat them?
I don't know that yet. They're totally edible.
Wait, let's eat some.
Let's eat it.
Okay. Are we
Let's make
100%
sure?
Wait, yeah, are we 100% sure?
It definitely looks like it. Oh, it's like water. Very faintly like watermelon, full of seeds. I quite like it.
Do you guys hold grudges, and how do you not hold a grudge if you don't?
No.
Yeah, I don't think either of us do.
I feel like I don't hold a grudge. I don't think you do either. Mainly because our fights aren't really about anything to hold a grudge with necessarily. And we will have a conversation after the fight that pretty much puts it aside, like puts it to rest. I think there have been some bigger fights that have felt like there are lingering feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've always worked through it too. And
Yeah.
even those things were like over now.
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing that helps me not hold a grudge, and we've talked about this before, is we like joke about the fights we have after.
Yeah, that's actually like, I saw like a relationship therapist or something say that that's a healthy sign. I like saw it on Instagram on like the Slidey thing, like signs that your relationship is healthy. And one of them was if you joke about the fight afterwards, like if you're able to make joking comments like regarding it. And I like showed it to Sarah and I was like, look, we do this.
Yeah, we really do.
That means we're healthy, because we
Yeah.
always joke about our fights.
We do it like
afterwards.
immediately after,
Yeah.
like literally as soon as we make up, we're like already joking about how silly we were, you know?
Yeah.
But okay, it's really starting to rain now, so I'm gonna put my camera up, and the rest of this video will be on my Patreon. I think we're just gonna hike back to the van because it's going to be cold.
It's starting to rain. It's so pretty. You need to
love
show
you.
this view.
I know, yeah, it's like nice and fun. I love you.
I love you.
I thought we'd have a long time, so I let the weeks go by. I'm sorry that I missed you that day when you came through. I didn't know the last time would be our last goodbye. I'm sorry that I missed you when you called me last June. But now that I've lost you,
I made a national parks page where I'll check off every national park I go to, and a bucket list page.
there's no use. I'll always love you. I'll let myself miss you, miss you.
Hold on.
Come on, you got it. Go, go, go. Jump. 1, 2, 3, go. You did it! You did it! How's it feel?
Amazing. It wasn't that bad. It took so long to go off. That was so amazing.
I just made soup and rice, and now we're gonna watch Stranger Things.
It's kind of scary.
I didn't know it was a scary show.
Well, I don't know if it's a scary show. We just started episode 1, and it's just giving spooky vibes. Good night. We'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
We spent the last couple hours on my paddleboard. We are on Jenny Lake in Grand Teton, Wyoming, and it's so remote and beautiful. There aren't a lot of people here out on the lake, and we found this nice little like beachy, rocky area. This lake is so pretty. The water is like crystal clear blue. You can see everything under the water. You have this stunning view of the mountains too all around. And the tree line, this is just like such a cool experience. How did you like paddleboarding on Jenny Lake, Tori?
It was so fun. I loved it. It's so pretty. I immediately felt like cleansed and airy, and the sun was out, and it was just so perfect. Water's like really warm.
Over here, right? Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I'm so tired. The fettuccine was so good. I made the sauce out of potatoes and onions. So it's kind of like mashed potatoes. And all Tori did all night was edit her TikTok and pay no attention to me.
We have a sponsorship due tomorrow, and you haven't even done it yet.
I know.
And now I need to dump the pee.
Oh yeah, Tori's dumping the pee jug.
I don't want to.
Well, I did it yesterday.
Well, I did it the day before that.
Today, I really didn't want to dump the pee jug. I would have. I like really didn't want to, so now Tori's doing it because it's her day. Because we just split it.
It's freezing.
That's why I didn't want to do it. I knew it was going to be freezing.
So no.
I told Tori, please, you have to dump the pee jug. I did it yesterday. You won't fall off the cliff. Like, whoa. I think that dumping the pee jug might be one of my least favorite chores. I also hate doing the dishes, which are like the main chores. But no, definitely the pee jug is worse because it just smells. Like, it doesn't smell when you're around in the van, but when you're dumping it, it smells, and you have to just like not, you know, hold your nose. But I'm so grateful to have a toilet though. Well, it's already like 11:30. And we wanted to wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. to watch the sunrise. But Tori is devoted to Stranger Things and she wants to watch an episode.
I need to pee.
Okay, Tori has to pee. Bye. So cold and tired, but we made it. It's really beautiful, and the mountain's so pink, and the moon is still out, and Tori looks like a marshmallow because she's in her little sleeping bag onesie. Good night.
Good morning.
Good night. Well, we just got woken up in one of the worst ways. It's like 9 a.m. right now, and these two rangers knocked on my van with so much aggression that I immediately got so much anxiety. Like, I don't think I've had a cop or ranger knock on my door like that since when I first moved into the van like 3 years ago. I went to the front, and this lady was like immediately so rude. She was treating me like a criminal, honestly. She was like, do you have any handguns in here? Is there someone back there? Like, can you go around this side? Because I don't like people back there without knowing what I'm doing. Yeah, then she gave me a $130 ticket for overnight parking, even after I explained to her that I came in from the north side. We thought we left the park because we like went past booths, and I even told Tori, like, I feel like we're leaving the park. There's no signs here visually that we can see that say no overnight parking. She said there's one all the way over there, but we came in from the north, so we didn't see that. And we like came to watch sunrise, and honestly, like, now that she's left and I have this ticket and she was like so aggressive, I keep rethinking and feeling like I totally should have lied. I should have just said I came for sunrise and took a nap after, but I don't know. She was just so rude. What a great way to start the morning. Okay, I'm gonna make breakfast. We made these veggie tacos. They have like just potatoes, sweet potato, onions, squash. And then I think we're gonna go try to find a campsite. We were gonna go hiking today, but this whole cop experience we had this morning made me think of this time in New Mexico. Tori and I were walking on the streets and we were picking up litter, and then a cop drove past us, and we were talking about how cute it would be like if there were positive reinforcement cops, because like cops in society right now, they're all based on negative reinforcement. They give you tickets and they scare you and they're aggressive. But what if there were also like positive cops that had cute sirens and like rainbow colored lights, and they gave you tickets with rewards on them for doing something good, like if they see you picking up litter or they see you helping someone or like being nice or something. I don't know, I feel like society would never do that because there is a lot of corruption, and also like the jail system and, you know, ticketing system is a money-backed system. Like they're making money off of it. They were giving out rewards, they would be losing money, like they wouldn't have financial benefit. But I feel like it would better society so much. Like positive reinforcement has been proven in a lot of ways to be more effective than negative reinforcement, like even with parenting or like dog training. So as a society, I feel like it would be cool if we implemented that. But I think we're gonna have a chill day. We might binge watch Stranger Things because we're addicted, and I might wire wrap some jewelry, but for now let's try to go find this other camp spot.
Don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I can't help it, can't forget how it felt.
I have done literally nothing today except watch 3 episodes of Stranger Things. So I think I'm gonna shower right now. I feel like it's been several days since I showered, and like when I don't shower for too long, I feel like it affects my mental health so much. So I am so excited to get clean. I just heated up my water tank and it actually gets extremely hot. It's so nice. And I've parked in a way where like no one can see and it's pretty remote. And then I just try to conserve water while I'm showering too, so I'll like turn it on and off intermittently just so I can conserve as much as possible.
It took a while for me to get back up, get myself back together. It's like we're going one step forward, 2 steps back. It's like we're going one step forward, 2 steps back.
I received a comment the other day that said someone needs to teach Tori how to cook or something like that. And this
cook
is
all the
proof
time.
that she cooks. This is the proof. She's a great cook too. It's just like I don't always film what I'm doing. So when I'm cooking, I film that. I don't always like film what
I love cooking. I actually was in culinary class / school, whatever, and I loved it so much. And I've always been like passionate about it. You guys just don't see that side of me because Sarah's an amazing chef and this is her channel.
Also, sometimes I will hog the cooking. I'll be like, I want to cook. And
I'll like start cooking and she'll be like, can I do it?
yeah.
It's really cute.
But no, Tori does cook. It looks so good. I love how much you fried it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so crunchy. Oh my god, it's so crispy. We are going to do a question pack from this app we discovered called Paired. This isn't sponsored, but we did do a sponsored post with them on TikTok, and that's how we discovered them. They were like, hey, can we do the sponsorship? Anyways, ever since we like did this sponsorship, we've completely fallen in love. We play these card games, but we ran out. We've done every single question at all the card games I have, and they have like unlimited card games on here, so we're gonna choose one and do it really quick.
It's so fun.
Which one should we do? Do's and don't in the bedroom?
I feel like we can't talk about that on camera.
Yeah, true. Oh wait, we wanted to do the queer one.
Oh yeah.
What do you love most about being queer?
Women.
No, really though.
I love the community aspect of it. I feel like the queer experience and the queer community is just so fun and like very connecting.
Having been in serious relationship with men and women and just experiencing like love and being able to like love whoever and being open to loving whoever,
Yeah.
I feel like is really special. Just, like,
What's your
more
bi
love.
experience?
What? That's my bi experience? Yeah. What do you find the hardest about being queer?
Coming out constantly.
Yeah, true.
It's not automatically assumed that we're dating. So if someone...
Because we're straight passing.
We're very straight passing because we're both femme. Recently, I can't remember where we were, but someone said, you and your friend. And I was like...
I think it was REI.
But
and she doesn't mean it offensively.
No, not at all. But just having the feeling of having to be like, oh, she's actually my girlfriend. You know? Like, I don't want to have to do that all the time. Although it's kind of fun. Like, I like telling people you're my girlfriend. But coming out in general, like, it was so fucking hard for me to come out in the beginning. Especially to my grandparents. So, how do you feel about holding hands or kissing in public?
I feel really good about it, except in areas that are, like, homophobic. And I see people, like, watching. Then I would rather just, like, pass as friends.
Yeah.
Just for safety. Is it important to you to be out to everyone in your life? Why or why not?
I've realized more and more that it is very important. And important for my partner to be out too.
It's important for your partner to be out. Do you feel like I'm not completely out to my dad, and does that make you feel uncomfortable?
No. I guess I just assume your dad knows.
I think like 99% sure he knows.
It's more just that you're not like hiding it from him. Like if we were like cuddling on the couch or something and then he walks in, you're not gonna like push me away and be like, oh my god, like my dad's here. Like you're gonna be like, oh hey dad, and you'll be like, I wonder if he knows. You know, like that's more of your vibe than
Yeah, true. I just don't feel the need to like tell him for some reason unless he brings it up and asks. Like if he asks, I'd be like, yeah. This was my second time at the Grand Tetons, and it was honestly so amazing. Every single time I've come to the Tetons, it's just one of the best experiences of my life. I feel like they just have lakes and landscapes here that are so unique and beautiful and dreamy. And it was really special to be here with Tori and just spend some time here because this was her first time in the Grand Tetons as well. So leaving the Tetons was kind of sad and nostalgic, but we have a lot of fun adventures coming up. So if you did enjoy this video, please like because it really supports my channel, and subscribe because I post videos every Sunday. And also remember to check out Ana Luisa in my description box for 10% off if you're interested in that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week in my next video. Bye!